Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. So today, as you can see, I'm going to be using a little bit of food coloring today, but this time I'm going to make something different, something fall related. So I found this in my thrift store, and I'm not quite sure. I know it's a lamp shade, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be. So I'm thinking it's like a acorn type something for the fall. Anyway, I like the shape, I like the design on it, and so I picked it up. I'm going to be using this candlestick holder, which I picked up from my thrift store, and I picked up two of them. So today I'm going to use one, and this is so nice because I absolutely love this. I'm going to be using this mirror. This is not a real glass mirror. This is an acrylic mirror, a faux mirror, and it has a film that you have to peel off the top when you're finished with the project so that it can reveal the beautiful mirror effect. So I'm going to be using this acrylic mirror today only because it's the right size. I have round mirrors from the Dollar Tree, but those are too big for this project. So I looked in my stash and I found this acrylic mirror. What I need for this to do today is to just throw back the light up into the lampshade. And so this is going to be good enough today. So I'm going to be using some food coloring. The color I'm using today is called Lemon Yellow. Some of this gold paint by the Treasure Gold brand. And I'll be using this cup, clear gel tacky glue. If you followed any of my videos, you know those are the staples for tinting glass. I'm going to be using my paint brushes today. I'll be using those black rubber gloves that you see there in the back. So guys, I'm going to get started. So I'm going to use a little bit of alcohol and a clean paper towel. I'm going to clean off both the items I'm going to be working with today. So I'm going to start with the candlestick holder, and I'm going to use this gold paint. It's called Treasure Gold, and this color of the paint is called gold, I believe. But I'll leave the link to everything that I'm using today, or everything I can find. I'll be leaving that in the description section. So check there if you're interested in any of the items I'm using today. So I'm going to start with a very thin coating or application of paint. I'm going to paint the center of the candlestick holder, just the round part, because that's the one that has the most detail, and the shape is different from the rest of the candlestick holders. It's going to be really pretty, kind of isolated. So I'm going to paint this about 3 times. I'm going to let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to paint it again. So this here is my third coating of paint I'm doing, and right now I'm just adding a very little bit of paint. I'm cleaning off my brush as I dip it into the jar. I want to make sure that I don't get a lot of paint and that each application looks really thin. I don't want the paint to look chunky or thick. After I do that, I'm going to take my smaller brush and go in between the top and the bottom of this area, just to make sure that the area is nice and clean and that the lines down there are even. So now it's time to get started on the lampshade, and I'm going to be using the clear gel tacky glue. This is my favorite, and I'll be using the lemon yellow food coloring. So these are the cups I always use, guys. This is the 6-piece mini round cup. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree. It was $1.25 for 6 cups. And I normally recycle my cups. I don't throw them away. I just clean them out and get them ready for the next project. So I've already cleaned out the lampshade, the inside and the out. So now I'm going to get started with making our glue and food coloring mixture. So I'm going to start with a teaspoon of the clear gel tacky glue. I'm going to take a little bit of water, maybe about half of a capful, maybe a little bit more depending on how thin the glue is. I'm going to stir it till the glue and the water is blended together. And I think I may add a little bit of water again because this seems a little too thick for me. Add some more water, just a little bit. I'm going to blend it again, making sure that the water and the glue is nicely blended and not separated. So now I'm going to add 1 drop of the food coloring. 1 drop is all I'm going to need. Food coloring is very, very concentrated, very intense. The more food coloring you add, the darker the color is going to be. So I want like a light lemon yellow color. So I'm going to blend that really, really well. So I'm going to start with a dampened paintbrush. That's water in the purple cup over there. So I'm making sure it's nice and damp, but not wet, not too wet. And I'm just going to dip the brush into the glue and food coloring mixture. And I'm going to pull the color from the top of the lampshade down to the base. So I'm just going to continue doing this. It's fully covered. I'm going to let it dry for about a half hour, and I'm going to come back and do the same thing again. Alright guys, so it's been about 2 hours. This is what the project looks like so far. It's almost dry. So what I'm going to do is just clean it off a little bit, and while it's drying in the inside, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to start using some gold paint on the outside of the lampshade, just to bring out the detail that's there. So the gold paint is going to be a nice accent to the lemon yellow color of the food coloring. So I'm going to do the bottom of the lampshade, and I'm going to do the very top as well. So while that's drying, I'm going to take our candlestick holder, which is fully dry. It came out so beautiful, as you can see. Really, really nice. The gold paint looks beautiful on that. And I'm going to take our acrylic mirror. I'm going to use some of my Aleene mixed media adhesive. And now we're going to adhere that candlestick holder to the center of the mirror. Once I do that, I'm going to set it off to the side and allow that to dry overnight. Alright guys, look how beautiful this looks so far. So it's dry in the inside and it's dry on the outside. And it came out absolutely beautiful. I love the way the lampshade looks. So So I'm going to take and glam this up a little bit. I'm going to use the beautiful fall looking falling leaves pendant or pen. I'm going to show you the different type of lighting you can use in a lampshade like this. So the first one is from the Dollar Tree. This is their fairy lights. It has a big battery box, and it takes two, I believe, AA batteries. The next one I'm going to show you is a small battery operated candle. I got that from QVC. It's from their Luminara collection, and that just gives off a little bit of lighting at the base. That's nice as well, depending on the lighting that you want. You want subtle or you want bright. The next one I'm going to show you is a tall candle inside. This from the same company, Luminara, and that looks beautiful inside as well. The lighting sitting towards the top of the lampshade. I think this turned out really beautiful. So you let me know what you think, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you being here with me today. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. And you stay well, stay safe, and stay blessed, and I will see you at the next video. Bye bye.